Oh, hold on a minute. Let me see. What am I doing? Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you tonight? We got to have a talk, y'all. Got to have a talk. I'll give it a minute or so before I get into what I'm going to do. But for those of y'all that are here early, I will say that I wasn't surprised that, I mean, especially if you saw me last night, I wasn't surprised that the live got pulled down. I kind of had a feeling that it would because I knew I was doing a bit much. So, but what tonight we're going to do is that we're actually just going to do, for the people that missed it, one of them being my own mom, she was busy doing whatever. But like I said, I'm going to do a silent tutorial. I'm going to be very careful with my words, but I'm going to do it silently. And I'm going to show you guys on the screen just exactly what we talked about without even talking. So bear with me, but I'm going to show it to you guys because like I said, this is something that as we see now, what we were talking about, I'm pretty sure you guys can pretty much gather if you missed it, what we were talking about. And what we're seeing now, because the thing is that more people are getting it now. Okay, it's more available. I'm not even going to say what it is, but more people are able to get it now. So now naturally we're seeing more things. And, I did submit an appeal for it, but I just, like I said, I'm going to show you guys can see right here on the screen right here where it says this video has been removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. Right here, view in studio. Let's see here. What does it say? Okay, it just says appeal submitted. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it was. But I want to show you guys real quick. This is what we did. So here's what we discussed. I'm going to stop talking. If you guys miss it, I'm sorry. But hey, you guys, let me see. I'm going to read a few comments real quick. Yeah, I am going to get a backup channel because I was thinking about that. I said, you know what, for these type of things, we need to talk about these things, you guys. Like I said, I do feel that by them not allowing us to talk about things, especially as women, it is problematic. We don't have any basis to compare this to, and we need to be able to discuss the things that we are experiencing. That's the main problem. And when you realize that, there's a reason why they just shut all conversation down. Okay. Now, the one thing we know, if you've got any sort of a brain cell, is that we need conversation on both sides at all times, because somewhere in the middle lies the truth. Okay. That's with every single thing. When you're only being allowed to be spoon fed one portion of the situation, and on top of it, it's FREE. Okay. I mean, come on. Like I said, you guys got to really, like I said, I did put in my appeal. I never once mentioned that people should not do it because, like I said, I was mentioning this to my mom earlier. I said, we all have a risk in life. And we all know every single time we leave our home, we could get in a fatal car accident. It's a chance every single time, but we take it. That has never once stopped us from going where we wanted to go. Not even one time. So if this is something that you feel you need, by all means, do it. But like I said, there's inherent risk involved in life, period. But like I said, let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what we were discussing without saying anything. So I'm going to let me make this full screen just a minute. All right. So I started here. These shoes, get these shoes out of here. Okay. So right here. So the headline right there, that's pretty much enough. You guys can get it. I posted links. If you guys check the description box, I posted links to all this stuff because like I said, if I were you, I would go ahead right now, bookmark it and save it. Just bookmark it and save it. Like I said, this is heavy. I said on my Instagram, this is heavy information that we went over last night. So here is when I went from here, took this discussion, I clicked the link inside this article right here. Okay, we went over some of these things. Okay. Now, from here, we went here. And there's also a link to this. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Reddit, I don't go on there a lot, but from what I can gather with Reddit, it's a forum for people to discuss any and everything they want to. I don't know if you guys can let me know in the comments. I don't believe it's as censored as some of the things like Facebook and Instagram, all that stuff. I don't think it's as censored. But this right here is where that article from Daily Mail took us. And if you read this, so you guys have to read this on your own right here where it says, here we go. Now, this lady, I'm not sure what she was on, but this is code for women, okay? But she's on something else. You guys know what I'm talking about. So from here, after we discussed this, we went here. So I clicked this, and then there was one comment that really struck me. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's right here. I mean, come on, seriously. So then there was another. I want to see. Okay, this one right here. Like I said, I'm still breastfeeding my kids, so right here, this struck me also. But apparently, instead of discussing this, I should have been discussing how I put my wig on or something like that. They prefer that. So what we're going to do too also in this live, you guys, is I'm going to show you guys what is allowed on YouTube. Like I said, you guys, look, I think I'm on camera. Hold on just a minute. Just hold on. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay. So I just want to say real quick, I'm going to show you guys what is allowed and what's encouraged and what's promoted on the platform. But then again, we can't discuss these things amongst ourselves really on any platform at this point. So like I said, we're being shut down any and everywhere. And yeah, so let's go back to looking at this right here. I just want to show a little bit more of this, and I'm going to move on to the big part of what I wanted to talk about, or what we did talk about last night. So let's see right here. Now, this lady said, I'm not sure if I showed it. Okay, here she goes right here. I'm not sure if I showed it, but here we go. Yeah. So like I said, that's it. I mean, like I said, there's really nothing I can say. I can show you, but let me show you guys. This is the crux of what I was showing. And like I said, I know that, again, it's kind of taking a chance, but I figure if I say less and just silently do a tutorial, then it can show you. So this is what was the crux of what we were watching last night. So this right here, here's where I got it. Here, right here is the, oh, you can't see it because that darn logo was there. Okay, let me see. Again, I posted a link in the description box. So, excuse me, I just burped a little bit. But yeah, I posted a link in the description box so you guys can see. But this is the main thing. This is from here. And they shut this down. Here's why this is important. And I'm going to show you guys right now. So again, when you come here, here's where we are. Here's where we're going. Here's what's already there when you log on. And then right here. Here's when we want to investigate right here. And then I did say to change this if you want it to be specific. Again, and last night we just went from here just 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You know what? Over Rainbow, I was thinking about that, and I said, you know what? This whole era that we're living in is going to cause a whole new language to be made, because that's going to be what's required in order to get information passed through. And, it's really sad, but I mean, it just goes to show, the human spirit, when we put our minds together, what we actually can overcome. We're going to have to come up with a new language, because they have these computers that are designed to detect, certain words, and that'll just filter out all kinds of things. Okay, so I filled all this in, and let's see. Now I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me. So here's what I initially selected. This is the event that we want to see, the reports of these events right here. Okay, so as you can see, this is what we were looking at. This is one we went over last night. I'm not sure how exactly it looks for you guys. Like I said, I can't tell if it comes through clear on whatever it is you're looking at, but this is pretty much it. And so this is what really, I'm pretty sure this is what upset them. This is where they were like, we about to spank you, girl. Like, you are not. I was like, they're like, you literally are not about to get on here and talk about this. Like, we don't care. We were not about to get on here and talk about this. Yep. So this is it, you guys. As you can see, these are some of the events that happened. I highly encourage you to come on here and look this up. Okay. So this is one. I found this whole section to be interesting. This is basically saying that the autopsy pretty much is saying that, what you are imagining could happen possibly happened. Come down here, you have this. Obviously, this doesn't happen with everybody, okay? But like I said, we need to at least be aware that for some people, these things are happening. These are people's family members, okay? This is not just anybody. This could be your mom, my dad, your dad. This could be anybody, your children. For some of you, this could be your grandmother. It doesn't matter. And right now, they're just reduced to this. But I was also want to show this. When you look here, right here, let's go to one of these. When you click on it, it gives you more detailed information. So you see this person right here. Look at the age. They give you the sex. They give you the date that they got it. They give you this right here. You can see if you look at it, it also gives you this, the days to onset. So they're basically saying the onset was the date that they noted the problem, but this was not far off. And as you go, you will know if you're able to notice a pattern. They teach kids patterns, and what is it? Preschool? You know what I mean? So if you guys are able to notice patterns, we have to put our thinking caps on, as we used to say. You know what I mean? If you start notice patterns, it is what it is. Like I said, right here, this is what all this patient experienced. And there's that. So yeah, this is all. They like to make it seem as though, these people are usually one foot in the grave. That's not always the case. Somebody that's on this, there's millions of Americans that are taking this right now. And I'm just going to say this is something that is an antidepressant. For people who don't know, I believe this is just Prozac, if I'm not mistaken. That one's been around for ages. So yeah. So that's what we're talking about. So to shift this conversation now, Oh wait, let me say this. When you go look for this, this is the page you wind up on initially when you're looking for this. So I did post a link. It'll take you right to that one page where that disclaimer was. But initially, when you get here, this is what it says. You get on there, and then you have another disclaimer, and then you come down, and then you want to go to the Wonder one right here. That's the one you want to go to, not here, unless you want to download the data. Which, for honestly, the way things are going with the Big Brother, you may want to download these things just for future reference. You never know when it may just become suddenly, quote, unavailable. So, yeah, that's where you go. And then from here, when you click here, it will take you to where we were. Right here. And then you have to click this in order to get access to this. So again, just one more time before I move on to my next point. This right here, you don't have to click any of this stuff. This is just the about page. Once you click that disclaimer, it's done. You come over here. Okay. So that's it for that. So next thing I want to say, let me read your comment. All right, Miss T. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, Miss T. So let's see here. Again, who are we to say what is, true or untrue? What basis does either side have to go on at this point? All I'm saying is I could be 100% wrong. I am in full agreement with that. Okay. But it's also very possible that the other side could also be wrong. Nobody knows. And that's the thing. We are on uncharted territory. That is the thing. So I get what you're saying. But for you to say blatantly false means you have actual evidence of the truth, which I highly doubt you have. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next point, which is, the things that this platform does encourage. Now, let me change this real quick just for a second. So, aside from doing YouTube, I do watch a lot of YouTube. And, I know you guys know from following my story, if you've ever followed me from the beginning, I'm a mom of 6, okay? Out of that 6, you guys may not know, I have 4 boys. 2 girls, 4 boys, okay? Their oldest is 11. Youngest is 6 months. Well, he's about to, actually, no. Today he's 7 months. Oh, my goodness. Okay, he's 7 months today. So, all right. It's just been a busy day, you guys. But, yeah, the boy's 7 months today. And these are the things that I was looking at. When I'm watching YouTube, me and my husband were sitting on watching YouTube, some of the ads that we're seeing are showing some of the things I'm getting ready to show you. And I'm saying that to say that while we're not allowed to talk about things that are actually affecting all of us, this is what's encouraged. So this is how you know full well, regardless of what, there is I don't even know if this word is allowed, but I'm just going to say it because I didn't even monetize this live stream, you guys. I definitely need the money. If you guys want to send super chats, whatever, any help is appreciated to support this channel. You know what I mean? I'm working a full-time job there, just like you. We got to mandate overtime. I'm like, okay, great. But anyhow, thank God it's from home. But anyhow, like I was saying, this is the stuff they're showing as what they want for us to watch and what they want for our kids to consume because, it's an ad. It comes up as an ad. So today we're going to do the little culture part of it. Today I happened to go on Instagram or Daily Mail the other day, and I saw this today, which really jogged, really had me feeling some kind of way. I said, and this is what they put out there. Okay. So I'm not sure if you guys saw this performance or not. I'm not going to show it because, like I said, my babies are probably watching this. You know what I mean? And honestly, this was such mess. And I mean, eventually, kids do figure this stuff out, but this was pure trash. And this is what was allowed. It was promoted on the platform, on all platforms. This is what was allowed. So just today, yeah, that's today, April 15th. They're saying that, what they were doing, honestly, let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. What they were doing, it was nothing but pure filth. And, let's address the comment here. Miss T, we see you comment again. Let's see. Various info is given every time you receive a shot and has been for years. So I earned for, And that, you know what, you may have missed that portion last night where I said it's on there for everything. But because this is what we are being bombarded with day in and day out, every single day, without stop, without fail, we need to talk about this. Nobody's talking about the MMR. Nobody's talking about HPV vaccines. If you are interested, I mean, let this be the crux or whatever. So maybe push you to research some of these things you may not have even thought of researching. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So what you're saying is not incorrect. Okay, but when you say, so why the energy? Why not the energy? The stuff you mentioned right here were, quote, old. You know, I don't want to even say the word, but they're old. Okay. MMR, that's old. I had that when I was a baby in 1984. Okay. The flu. I mean, seriously, you know, people have had that for ages. And all of a sudden, why you want to bring that up? Nobody else is bringing that up. You know, that's actually something that they said we have seen a decline in this year. And I had a gut feeling last year that there was a decline. There was going to be something. It was going to be something fishy and we weren't going to see as much of it. And lo and behold, what happened? NBC News made a whole broadcast about how we have seen the lowest FL blank in years. It never happened in the history of humanity. We've never seen it happen. And now we're seeing it. So no, I mean, and the HPV, there's a lot of research on that. I've heard for many years. This thing, I was actually a pharmacy technician, Miss T. Before I was a nurse, I was a pharmacy technician. And when I did that, that was in the early 2000s, really when they started the whole direct to consumer advertising way back when. That's what I did. So I've been in this world of medications and drugs and, you know, medical world. That's my background. I've been doing that since I was 16 years old, since I could work. Okay. My brother is a pharmacist. So he helped me get my first job in the pharmacy. So that's really what I know. I understand what you're trying to say. But like I said, I'm not coming from this just out of nowhere and just willy-nilly. Oh, you guys don't take blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm saying. No. Please understand. I'm just saying we need to be able to bring this conversation to the table. Okay. Along with everything else, we need to bring it to the table. So let me go back to what I was looking at right here. So like I said, these two right here, yeah, over rainbow, you're right. It really is. Like I said, there's not a whole lot. I can't even speak on it right now, but it's very, very, very thick. It's very heavy and it's very sad. A smoothie. You're right. But so we got to come up with our own language. I was literally thinking about that. Like, what could we call it? You know what I mean? So yeah, so here we go. These two huzzies, okay? That's what my grandma would call them. Or my mother too. Two huzzies. Like seriously, you guys. I don't know if you saw this whole move. I'm not even gonna take a chance on showing the video. But this whole move right here was extreme what they did. Now I'm not no prude, okay? I'm not a prude. I've been watching the Grammys ever since I could remember in like 1986, 1987. We never had, you had a Whitney Houston, you had maybe a Dionne Warwick. You know, I know times have changed. I get that. I get it. But this right here, this whole display, this is what's marketed towards our daughters. White, black, other, it doesn't matter. This is the mainstream entertainment now. Back then, and I'm not saying these women don't have a place in society, don't get me wrong, but this is what is considered to be mainstream entertainment for all of our girls. And everybody else, we need another lane for other people. Back then we had other lanes. You had your Lil' Kims, but you also had your, MC Lyte. You had Queen Latifah. She had the whole Living Single show. You had many examples. Was Miss Melody? Wasn't that her name back in the day from 1980s? Wasn't that her name? Yeah. I can't remember her name, but there was a lot of people. So right here, this is the one, you guys. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Like I say, it is not even, you can get mad at these two right here, but the main issue is who are the people that are green lighting this to go on the air? That's the question. You got to follow the money. There is an agenda. I'm not even going to go to the point of, the color, this particular shade, this particular color, what that means. I'm not going to go into that. But if you guys are actually woke, you will know this particular color is a symbolic color in the industry. Okay. And we're seeing that more and more. J-Lo, they had all this going on. I mean, seriously, you guys, seriously. So this is what the platform that flagged me. Like I said, I'm just a little old YouTuber, a struggle YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And they flagged me down, so we have no chance. No chance at all. I mean, this is just pure filth. This has a place for adults, but on mainstream media, mainstream TV, this has no place at all. And I don't care. People say, well, you can turn the channel. That's what a lot of people on Instagram are saying. You can always turn the channel. You can always say your kids not to watch this. But it's like, well, what about some of these teenagers out here that don't need to see this kind of imagery? I didn't see this kind of imagery as a teenager. I was a teenager. I was 16 in the year 2000. So we didn't have this. Okay. Well, the naughtiest we had was something like Tip Drill with Nelly. And that was like in what? That was on like BET Uncut. That came on in the late. Now, obviously, you knew what time to tune in if you wanted to see it. But it was not on prime time TV is what I'm saying. Okay. The day. Miss T, listen. It's a tabloid. Certainly not mainstream media for anyone I associate with. Filter your source info. A real claim maybe so I say, but I wouldn't claim it. Well, like I said, just like I told you last night, honey, we got to agree to disagree. This is what the people are reading. Yes, it's a tabloid, but this story, I don't know if you noticed it, but this is a quote trending topic. This story is everywhere. This is not just the Daily Mail. Okay. This story was all over the internet today about the people, the FCC having complaints. And a lot of parents are complaining about this. People do need to stop being, people need to have a backbone and stand up and stop, just, agreeing with any and everything. This is ridiculous. And, like I said, here we go. In a performance that could have been cut from a hardcore film, CBS allowed the glamorization of X, Y to be broadcast. X and Y are never empowering for women as they set up systems that exploit and oppress. And that's the thing that I was trying to get at yesterday, or even when I was thinking about what I was going to speak to you guys about tonight, was that, by them not allowing us to discuss this, okay, it's anti-woman. I'm sorry. And I'm not even one of those people that are, that's anti this, but this is because we're so used to being the pleasers in society that we don't even see we're slowly being erased. Okay, now I'm not going to go too deep on that, but hear me when I say our concerns are being minimized and our lane is being made smaller. There's other people. When you guys have been paying attention to the news, what's going on in the sports world, the teen and children's sports, who are they trying to allow to come in and infiltrate girls and women's sports? Okay. So, like I said, by them not allowing this information to come forward, regardless of, like I said, I talked to my cousin just 3 or 4 days ago, and she said she did not experience any of these things. That is the reality for many, many women. I'm not saying everybody's going to experience this, but there are some that will. And this right here proves it. There are many that will. I didn't even go down to the bottom. There was thousands of comments. I didn't even go down to the bottom. This is just some of the first comments. This was 2 months ago, So this is what I wanted to say. Now, this is something else that is promoted on this channel. And this really struck me as very, very strange. Now, like I said, a chosen few, I agree with you. You know what I mean? It's only going to get worse from here. And that's the sad part. Because like I said, this is a different kind of battle right here. When we're not even allowed to speak, we're in a whole different battle. So this is what I want to talk to you guys about. Let me close that window. Close that window. All right. Close that. Okay. So here's what I wanted to share with you guys. So sometimes when I'm watching YouTube, they'll show these ads, you guys, right? Normally, I'm sure a lot of people get regular ads, but sometimes every now and again, if I'm watching this YouTuber, his name is Hassan Campbell. He talks a lot of deep shit, you guys, a lot of deep shit. Every now and then, something will come on. And It's just ridiculous. I'm just going to not even say a word, but this was promoted towards our children. Now, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see what I have here. Hold on. This might not be it.
You think I done robbed a bank, run up on who? Now he covered red paint. Gotta have a meal for the fucking
okay, this is bank. Hold on. Okay, so this is it. This is one of them, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of something else. I didn't create the content, so I'm not gonna show the whole video. But and I didn't post any links to this stuff, but you know what I mean? I will, but I just wanted to show you guys this. So this is something else that's being okayed and promoted. And these sorts of videos are showing up as advertisements on other YouTubers' videos. YouTubers that I'm finding that are speaking out against this sort of stuff, what this platform will do is actually show this content as an ad on their damn channel. So hold on just a minute. Let's watch this. And I want to show you guys, you know, I violated the community guidelines. Okay, I did with what I said for medical misinformation, but this is allowed. Let's take a look.
Up on who? Now he covered red paint. Gotta have a meal for the fucking ship sink. If he think it ain't real, I'ma show him shit stink. Max on my ass, I got tired of the truth. $600 coat, $450 for the shoes. Don't get it confused, I'll never ever snooze. Get sick confused.
I'm on the fucking.
Let me fast forward it to the one that was just the most shocking. Hold on a minute. I think I bookmarked it. Yeah, somewhere around here. Yup. Watch this little dude. Not this one. It's coming up in a second. But this little dude, you didn't see this is stuff they're showing for the kids to watch. This is okay. This is not this one right here. Look at this GDK.
I used to say fuck JoJo damn near every day. Fuck JoJo until they killed the man. Just say fuck Lil J. Catch Lil Reggie 100 shots to the face. Fucking say GDK on King Day. He shot low short the foot. He gon' pay the price. Right up on hella bands. We don't play them. I'm just getting money with the squad. Sneak this and 30 make a run the yard. Call that world gonna city as a squad. You get shot, you run your mouth like a frog. With my team, I do everything with my team.
So is this not just extremely disturbing? You know what I mean? So like I said, this right here, you guys, like I said, I was not shocked. I was not shocked it got took down. But like I said, this right here, I want to show you guys one more thing before I let you guys go tonight. Hold on a minute.
And we just feel
now I happened to run across this video like the other night. It's not something I was looking for, but it just really made me sad because like I said, let me show you guys something else. Hold on just a minute. Like I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Share screen. Okay. I want to share this screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't put it up here. Hold on, let me see. What did I do? Yes, this is it. You know, let's see slideshow. Okay, so this is something that I was looking at, you know, and like I said, you know, this is what they are promoting. You know, wait a minute. Sorry. Let me go back there and stop there because it's doing too many things. I don't know what it's doing. But yeah, I mean, look at this right here. You know, and they have no problem showing these babies. Okay. They're doing those things. Let me see. Where's that other picture that I had right here? And here's for female, you know, here we are right here. Look at the chart. There's a lot going on, but let me show you guys this most thing. Like I said, this was a pretty good video. I'm not going to show you guys all of it, but the beginning is what really got me. Because like I said, I was a little kid when all this was going on. And I don't know if you guys don't know where you guys live, but pretty much everywhere in America that I've been seeing, we're seeing record homicide rates, you guys. Records. Records are being set all over. Like I said, the place that's closest to me, to my heart, is Cleveland. And I see so many murders children shot, all kinds of stuff going on in those cities. And this is the music that's promoted for these children. You can't tell me that that it's not related in some kind of way. So let me show you guys this one thing. Hold on just a minute.
We just feel that one of the primary duties of a rapper in this day and age is to become a positive role model in the minds and in the hearts of the children, because a lot of these kids.
Watch this in comparison to where you might live and what we're going through. I agree, Chosen Few is definitely upsetting, and it like I said, I don't know, it is a curse. I'm beginning to think it is because I say it's going on everywhere, and I honestly think it's like since COVID. I don't know. It's just like people. This particular issue has gotten worse. So, like I said, let's go ahead and listen real quick. There's Slick Rick right there. I used to like when I was little.
Don't have positive role models to look up to. In most neighborhoods, drug dealers are a role model.
We're totally against black on black crime, you know. I mean, it's so ridiculous in this day and time that our own brothers and sisters has got to pick up arms against one another. You know, we're killing ourselves off, man. And this is a definite message to all the young people.
We strongly believe that, you know, violence is nonsense, and we got to get together as one. And if you look around, you see a whole lot of different type of rappers here getting together to prove that everybody can get together.
It's time for people in the rap music industry to begin to address not only their image problem, but the real issues that are causing the problem for the community. And so we decided to start the Stop the Violence movement.
I gotta chase that chicken, I'm a rookie farmer. Been pretty good at chasing chickens that could put it on ya. For my dogs, I'ma rap. For my dogs, I'ma slide. 8 guns, 4 deep in the ride. I swear to God, we been through rainy days and cloudy days. I know we thuggin', but I swear that we was better raised. 20 bricks, just touch downtown to get them going. Whole way or bust down.
Let me find out somebody bring your own Murray. Let me find out all I'm cheering ain't for me.
No, you gotta cut that shit on that stupid shit, the foolish shit, the carjacking and the foolish shit.
Thoughts in my head, Sarah cash out, but I got too much shit to lose. You niggas is bitches, I'm moving on trenches, I ain't got shit to.
Notice today, look how many people we've gone through already, and we haven't even made it out of January. Okay, how many country singers got killed in 2020, you guys? Let's just compare that. Okay, how many?
Yeah. I put it in put like a cash, got scared where bro needed cash, and I feel it look carrots, I think I'm a rabbit.
Yeah, get a check like taxes, selling that cabbage, red bitch far from average. Look like you lacking, but in your status, you got chops and automatic.
There are days I couldn't look in the mirror, every day, and I be watching my rear. Foreign engineer, that's what I steer.
Ain't no regard till I see God face to face.
Now he had to know he had it coming. Like I said, you know, energy is real, you guys. You can't put this kind of energy out here in the world and not expect for it to come right back to you. So may this man rest in peace. But let's be honest, dude, you had it coming. Seriously.
You can tell me why you put me on this place with no escape. Yo, woke up in the morning and my eggs was parked. Turn on the boom tube, saw the man mark.
I've been selling work since like the 10th grade. Selling dope on my back with the chopper out.
This blue ghost in my hood deep, and they posted up on that 12th Street, on that dead end where it started at.
We keep that money around clips on that Draco, and we ain't going out like bitches, so that case closed.
Bad little bitch, I know, but she not in my league. Yeah. Niggas wanna talk that money, but they not in my league. Yeah.
Take you down, cause we need that. Yeah, them free bands, break it off with my team, man. By the feed, gang. Feel like a gold digger. I be getting down trying to get any nigga. Back.
I'm sorry. His voice is so irritating, y'all. I'm sorry. May this man rest in peace. But this ain't somebody that I probably would listen to under no circumstance.
And bitch use a whip out of gat. Rob a few niggas, then I go take a nap. Richest rapper in the city, but it make me laugh. Bitch. On the turnpike, I keep her a brick and a half.
Chopper go bang, rest in pistol on my enemies. Bitch pain.
Did y'all hear what he just said? And that's the thing. I'm glad that I stopped it right there. He just said rest in piss to whoever it was, and that's the thing. this platform and other platforms will promote these people. They will allow them to have a platform. They will allow them to speak and allow them to have a place. And they are sitting here saying, rest in peace to my enemies. Okay. So you can't convince me at this point there's not an agenda. This video goes on for, it goes on and on and on. Here we are. We're finally in April, you know? It just goes on and on and on. 200 just last year. And you have to look at the cause of death. A lot of them, there were a lot of them where it was just unknown.
I'm on the way up. When your bitch, she was eyeing me first. Your body, she died like.
Hold on a minute. Not this guy, but the one after him.
I'ma take y'all back 2017. Then he died, I was in prison 2017. Always on doof, make sure I ain't paid up. Hop on the court, make a fake homie layup. I'm on a rocket ship, I'm on the way up. When your bitch, she was eyeing me first.
Unknown. You know? So, yeah, y'all. Let's say it's really something out here, you know? So, like I said, I am likely going to continue talking about things that are probably on the fringe or whatever. But I'm going to have to just create a new channel for that type of talk because I don't want to jeopardize this channel. I just don't. You know what I mean? You know, it's sad. It's really what's going on out here that they're just pulling down folks left and right. You know what I mean? They pretty much told me you got a warning. You let it happen again. We're going to put you on suspension for a week. You won't be able to do anything. Okay. So, you know, honestly, I hope that you guys, at the very least, the guys that are here to watch and people that will see this on the replay, at the very least, go to the description box and download those links, save them, go on there, familiarize yourself, and check in periodically. You know, I didn't make any of this up. I didn't, you know, I'm merely just telling you guys what you guys should do to make sure you stay informed. That's all. Do whatever it is you feel you need to do for yourself. But most of all, stay informed. That's the main thing I want to go ahead. Yeah, I am going to take it. You know what I mean? But like I said, these particular guys, I didn't monetize this live. So like I said, if they take it down, you know, it is what it is. So I say, you know, you got to be willing to stand up for something out here. You know, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. But like I say, if it, you know, I'm not going to let my channel get taken down over this. You know, one particular video is not going to get me just completely removed. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, you got to be smart. And but at the same time, we also got to say them, I'm doing this for my kids. You know what I mean? My kids, when I told them earlier about why, you know, mommy's video got removed, they couldn't believe it. They were just like, why? What did you do? Did you do something wrong? And I'm like, actually, and it was a teachable moment. Actually, no, I didn't do something wrong, you guys. Here's why I got taken down. And when I meant, you know, I said what exactly their words, medical misinformation was what it was called. So again, like they said, if you are not going with the story, then you're out of here. That's it. We don't have any room for rebuttal. We've had, a lot of us we've had enough history classes between all of us to understand that when you're not allowed to speak, there's a reason for that. There is a reason for that. Now it's up to you what reason you come up with, but when you think long and hard, I'm pretty sure you, like I said, when you follow the money, you will land on your target every time. Every time. Okay. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you for what you're doing. Oh, girl or mister. I'm not sure if chosen few who you are, but thank you. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do this kind of stuff. Like I said, this is, you know, this is what I like to talk about. This is stuff I like to go over and stuff I like to research, you know. It really is a lot. It really is a lot, you know, like I said, and not to mention this, you know, it's interesting that you mentioned this right here. Now, chosen few, a lot of people will say the comment that you just made could be considered a lunatic comment just based off of that alone. Okay. I'm just keeping it honest with you. But here we see, what was it? Just last week, 2-3 weeks ago, we saw Lil Nas X sliding down a stripper pole straight to the pits of hell to twerk on the devils. Okay. So again, that was trending on here. That was what they were promoting for us to watch. So, you guys, you know, it is what it is. like I said, I'm going to continue doing what I do. And, like I said, this is kind of why I wanted to shift away from all the, the keto stuff. Is, like I said, there's other things that are on my heart. There's other things, but I do have, not a huge platform, but somewhat of a little platform. You know what I mean? And like I said, whatever I have to speak, whatever platform I have to speak, I want to do that. We are in trying times, and that's why what I want to do, what I feel I've been sent here to do. So like I said to you guys, you stay vigilant, stay woke, stay prayed up. We need it out here. We really are in some trying times when we are just not allowed to speak. We're in trying times when we are censored and they're having thought police. It's interesting. I was born in the year 1984, and that book, 1984 by George Orwell, is covering what it covers. I always found that so ironic that was my year. And, here we are, so, yeah, I mean, over rainbow, like, seriously, right. These people are ridiculous, but whatever. Like I said, it's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. And you guys, all I can say is, like I said before, just stay prayed up. Honestly, that's all we can really do at this point. Keep your thinking cap on. Research. The internet is free. It really is free for all of us. You know what I mean? And, I hope that you guys will take from what I did. If you guys just came in late or whatever, run this live back. Yes, this is me, Klein Family of 5. Yes, this is me. I changed my name. You probably missed the last video. Check my last video before this one. They fooled down on what I did last night, but check the last couple of videos where I did the Great Reset. And I told you guys what I was doing. I did a few different things. I got different things coming, but I did want to come live and just talk to you guys and, run by what I haven't seen. I've been seeing a lot of BS coming across my phone. It's just like, what the hell? We need to talk about this. We definitely need to talk about this because the situation is ever evolving. It's changing. More people are allowed to get said blank. More people are allowed to get it. So you're going to see more stories and more things happening. But the thing that we don't need is for them to just, we don't need that. We don't need that. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I learned a valuable lesson last night. Always back up your lives. Always, yeah, girl. I'm sorry. I assume my subscribers are women. I'm sorry if you're not. But Klein Family of 5, yes, I went live last night. They took it down. I went over a lot of different things. If you replay this live back, you see it at the beginning. I went over exactly what we went over. I said without even saying a word really about it. I just showed you what I was doing on the screen. So, yeah. Anyway. All right, you guys. So that's it for tonight. I got to get my kids ready for bed and whatnot. And let's see, it's 9/11. So I'm in pretty, earlier than last night. That was the goal. So leave me a comment, you guys. What exactly, hopefully you guys will go and follow the links that I sent you in the description box. Hopefully you'll go there. People always end up contacting me like, where's the links for links? I mean, it's in the description box. Definitely go back and recheck that. I put all that stuff there. Go back and recheck it, rewatch it if you need to. You can Google. I'm not even going to say the words. I'm pretty sure it's a banned word. I'm not even going to say it. The system that you use, the government site that you use to bring up all the information that you need to find. Not even just about the current situation, but there's lots of others out there that you may need to just know. Information is power. Knowledge is power, like they say. So on that note, you guys, I'm going to say goodnight. And I will see you guys in my next video. Like I said, I'm working on an actual more longer form video. So it's taking a while to produce it. But I will see you guys there. And it's not going to be anything controversial. It's actually, if you guys were around in the 90s, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. The Lifetime movies in the 90s. That was something that was a big deal. Now, I don't know about y'all, but now, to me, the Lifetime movies are shit, you guys. They suck. I cannot sit through not one of them. Not one of them. I think the people were unrelatable. The stories back then were just so more real. You know what I mean? So more real, so more relatable than this whole current, everybody's got those, porcelain veneers, and everybody's so perfect now, and everybody lives in a mansion or a McMansion. Everybody lives that way. Back then, those movies, you had people living on the farm. Remember that movie Bastard in Carolina? They were living on a little farm or whatever. It's like I said, I want to bring that kind of stuff to you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that was really, when I thought about rebranding my channel, what I was thinking about, things that were more nostalgic. But at the same time, I said, we got to talk about this stuff too. Somebody's got to talk about it because they don't want anybody to talk about it. So I figured, why not me? You know what I mean? So on that note, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I got to get myself together, get my kids together, and have, once you guys have a great night. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And yes, I will see you guys in the next live. So you guys have a great night. And thank you again. Do not forget, wait before y'all leave. Before you leave, please hit the like button. Please. I see there's people in here. Leave me a like, you guys. That's the one thing you can do to support me in any kind of way. I don't need much from you guys other than just a like and just coming to watch me. You know what I mean? But I'm not asking for money and all the rest of that. But if you want to donate, that's great. But a like, that moves a long way in the YouTube world. Trust me when I say that. That's our currency in YouTube, is likes and shares. So you guys take care. I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. All right, you guys. Have a good night. Bye.